It's direct news with Mike Odyssey. 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 It's direct news. with Mike Odyssey. It's Direct News with Mike Odyssey. It's Direct News with Mike Odyssey. It's Direct News with Mike Odyssey.
How about now? Am I live now? Am I good? Am I here? Is it good? You hear me? Can you hear me?
News with Mike Odyssey.
Wow. Am I not just by the way, no spoilers. No spoilers on the movie, please. Because yeah, no spoilers on the movie. We are talking about the movie, but without spoilers, without am I still muted? Am I still muted? All right, so okay. Yeah, so no spoilers. We are going to be talking about the movie, but without spoilers, okay? Without spoilers. And in particular, how I mean what mentality, okay, you should have when watching the Mario movie. Okay? And mostly I'm going to focus on the video game because I'm and you know any Mario fan would know, you know, that when you go to see the movie, I mean, any Mario fan would know that when you play the game, the game is more about the adventure rather than telling you a prolonged, crazy story, right? So, yeah, we're not gonna be going over spoilers. No spoilers. Let me go ahead and make that clear. Let's go ahead here and put a little banner here quickly. Let's see here. Mario movie talk. No spoilers. By the way, if you do feel like you want to talk about the movie, right? If you do feel like you want to talk about the movie, I did create a Discord room exactly for that. Okay? So I did create a Discord room on our Discord channel specifically to talk about the movie, spill the beans, let the world know how you feel, what was your favorite part, all the goodness, because I know you want to get it out of you. I did create a Discord room for that, so you guys can go ahead and just talk, ask questions. If you didn't understand anything about the movie and all that stuff, then go ahead and join Discord. Join Discord, and then you can go ahead and just vent out there. Okay? Just vent out there. But right now, yes, although we are talking about the movie, we're not doing any spoilers. We're not doing any spoilers right now for the Mario Galaxy movie. Okay, no spoiler talk. So, at right now, you guys know I released my review yesterday. I did see the movie during the media event, so I saw the movie the first time during the media event. I did go to see it again this morning, and so it's still fresh in my mind again. And again, my first review from when I first saw it, I have not changed one bit of that review. Why? Why do I give Mario this Mario movie a 10 out of 10? I think I gave the first movie 9 out of 10. This one I give it a 10. Why? Why do I give it a 10? When a lot of people out there are giving it 7s, giving it 8, some people giving them lower scores. Why is Mike Odyssey giving it a 10? Am I getting paid for this? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You know, I mean, I've heard so many people just DM me telling me if I work for Nintendo, if I'm getting paid for my review, if this and that. I'm like, no. I wish I were getting paid by Nintendo, but I'm not. You know, if I were getting paid by the Nintendo, I couldn't speak about the movie as a paid employee. But I've seen the same comments over and over again on social media about a particular part, not part in particular, but a particular thing about not just this movie, but the first movie too, the basis of the movie. So I keep hearing, there was little to no story. How is there little to no? Have you played? I want to set the expectations for you guys to, you know, to when you guys watch the movie, when you play a Mario movie, what happens at the beginning of the game? When you first start playing a Mario game, the modern one. I'm talking about the modern ones, not even the Mario 1, 2, or 3. I mean, what happens at the beginning of the game when you start playing the Mario games, right? We get the same little, this kind of like a similar little thing that happens. Either Mario gets invited to a party, or Mario is hanging out with the princess and the toads, and something happens, and then there comes Bowser and he kidnaps the princess. And then Mario runs off. Okay? Mamma mia. And he runs off. And then that's it. And what happens right after that? World 1-1. You start playing on World 1-1. Okay? Every Mario game. Yes, I got did you get the Yoshi bucket? Yep, I got the Yoshi bucket. I got the Yoshi and the Luma bucket. So every game that we played in Mario, they tell you an event happens. It's about an event happening. Something happens. Something triggers actions, right? So an event happens. What happened? Oh, the princess got kidnapped. What do we do now? Go rescue her. You know what I mean? The princess is in another castle. From the first movie, that's just hilarious. You know? And Super Mario Brothers, if you have been following for a long time, if you grew up with Mario, if you know Mario, if you feel like you know Mario well, if you feel like you know Luigi, the princess, Toad, Bowser, you know, Bowser Jr., Birdo, all these amazing characters, you know, from the Mario universe. If you feel like you know Super Mario well, you know for a fact that there has never been any deep stories. There's never been deep lore. There's never been hidden treasures or discoveries, or you have to unlock, or you have to do anything to kind of uncover a truth or whatever. Every single Mario game has always been adventure, about going on an adventure. It's always been about the adventure. It has never been about the story. what happens? Something triggers the adventure. In Mario, let's say every I think every Mario, what Mario 1 and Mario 3 from the NES, what triggered the adventure? Well, the princess got kidnapped. The princess got kidnapped, so Mario is now on an adventure to rescue the princess. And if you look at this new Super Mario Brothers, what happens at the beginning, we have the same exact thing. We have the scene where they're having a party in the castle, and all of a sudden something happens there. The princess is kidnapped again. Mario has to go back on the adventure, right? And so it's always been about the journey. It's always been about the adventure, and it boggles my mind of when we get Mario movies, two of them that are just so close to the video game and so close to just and are just meant to take us on an adventure and to provide us Easter eggs and moments of fun and just that journey part, right? That we see a lot of people complaining. I'm like, well, what was the story? Where's the story? I'm like, have you ever played a Mario game? Have you ever witnessed a Mario game? There's always one thing. There's always the adventure. There's always the trigger to the adventure, and then there's the adventure. The adventure is what we are a part of. Mario, the franchise of Mario and the franchise of Zelda are two very completely different things. They both have adventures, but Zelda is more story driven. There's lore. There's a story there. There's a very grounded mythical legend of a story that takes you deeper every time you want to learn more. It continues to take you deeper and deeper and deeper into the lore, into the story, and it's massive, right? With the timelines and the child Link and adult Link and what happens here and the where does this game fall? The Legend of Zelda is such a amazing and incredible deep lore storied game, right? And it's what it is, and that's why when we play Zelda, there's a story. When we watch the movie in the theaters, it's not going to be an adventure movie. It's going to be a lore, in-depth kind of mythical, magical experience where we will learn characters and their backstories and where they came from, and we will get lost into that story of the Legend of Zelda in the cinematic universe, wherever it lands, right? And so I keep seeing people on X, on everywhere, just missing the point completely about what Mario is. Mario is an adventure. Something happens and he goes on an adventure. A friend gets kidnapped, they go on an adventure. Princess gets kidnapped, adventure mode. And even Nintendo has given us a little bit nuggets of story elements and taking us a little deeper in lore. Like this movie has brand new lore. Galaxy movie has brand new lore for you guys to learn about. I'm not gonna talk about it. Again, no spoilers. But I want you guys to, when you go see the movie, think about that. Think about Mario as an adventure rather than a huge giant story with deep lore or something you have to investigate or something you have to kind of dig up. No, it's just an adventure. It's an amazing adventure that they're taking us on so that we can together rescue the princess or rescue this, or in this case the princess didn't need any rescue. You know what I mean? I think the first movie she needed rescue. Did she? But in this case she didn't, and it's all over the trailers. But the movie has never been about a story, about a deep story or trying to uncover lore. It's always been about an adventure. So if you are used to playing Mario games, right, then you're gonna love this movie because it is what it is. Miyamoto kept it as faithful to the games as possible. So when you watch Mario Galaxy Mario Galaxy movie, it's like you're putting in a brand new game, right? That something happens at the beginning and you're off to a brand new adventure. That adventure takes you a lot of places with with an incredible amount of Easter eggs and jokes and a lot of fun. And so when you get there, you know, go with that mentality. Go with that mentality. You know, and if Nintendo decides to drop a little piece of lore or create brand new lore just to put it in the movie and just to ground it a little more, be grateful for that, because that is just setting something up in the future, right? That is not part of the current adventure, but it's setting something up for the future, which is good. And so when you do understand what the Mario universe is, then you'll appreciate and you will love the movies for what they are. You know that when you go to The Legend of Zelda, or you watch a Zelda movie, or you play a Zelda game, you're going to be wrapped up in lore. You're going to wrapped up in the story, right? And you know what you're going to get. When you play a Pac-Man game, you know you're going to be eating pellets left and right. You're going to be running away from Ghost. You might pick up a power pellet and start going after Ghosts and eating them one by one. But you know what you're going to get when you play a Pac-Man game. It's about the pellets. You know what I mean? And so, like, what are we? I mean, I know a lot of you here in the chat, you guys understand what I'm talking about, but it's sad to see bigger content creators, kind of say, "Hey, what happened? Where's this and where's that? Or this was missing." I'm like, nothing was missing. This was just an adventure. Something happened to trigger that, and so we had our favorite characters go on a different adventure. They're not trying to uncover. This is not. They're not trying to uncover a secret. They're not trying to uncover the deepest lore or whatever. They're not trying to do none of that stuff. All they're trying to do is go on the best adventure ever through the galaxy, and that's what they do in this movie, right? They do it well. You guys are gonna have a lot of fun watching it. If you have not watched it yet, try and stay. I hope you guys get those Yoshi buckets, because although I got my Yoshi bucket from the media event, when I went to get a Yoshi bucket from today, I went this morning, it was already sold out, which is insane. And then you go on eBay, and the buckets are being sold for hundreds of dollars. Can you believe that? The Yoshi bucket is being scalped on eBay for hundreds of dollars. That is just nuts. So if you guys go into a theater, get your bucket. Don't leave without your bucket. Whether it's a Luma, a Yoshi, welcome to 2026. Yep. Yep. It's crazy. It's insane. It's just insane. I think Lottie shared a picture of her Yoshi, and she got two Lumas. I got the Yoshi and I got the Luma, and I like that all the Lumas are very different. So because when I saw that the picture that Lottie sent me for about with the two Lumas, I immediately wanted those Lumas. I want more Lumas. So next time I go to watch the movie, I'm going back on Saturday to watch the movie again. I'm gonna get more Lumas. They are a little bit the Luma here was for like $40 for me. It was around $40. Pretty expensive Luma. But it's the cool thing about the Luma is that when you're in the theater, and you look back, because my theater was packed, by the way. My theater was packed. I went there at 11 in the morning, and my theater was packed, right? There's a lot of kids, and they all had Lumas, right? And when you look back, you see all the lights, all the beautiful little lights because they lit up, right? And so they look like the blue luma, the green one, the pink one. You know, they're all lit up like beautifully like that. And so you look, oh wow, that looks beautiful. I wish I was gonna take a picture, but I didn't want anybody to kind of, you know, be offended or say, hey, don't take a picture of my child. I'm not gonna do that. But it was a nice little nugget there. That kind of when you see all these kids with their Lumas just watching the Mario movie, the Luma is like all lit up, and so you see all the colors kind of coming out of the chair there. There's six colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and pink. Yeah, yeah. The Yoshi one is very good. Luma is also very good and very big. You know, oh my God, how much did I spend on popcorn and drinks? I just by myself because I'm going back again with my girls. I maybe okay. I bought the matinee ticket, so that was like $8. The matinee ticket is like before noon. Anything before noon is $8 on my end. So I bought the $8 ticket. I would say I spent maybe about $60. About $60. With popcorn and the cup. I also got the Mario cup. I also got the Mario bucket. So I didn't only just get the Luma. I got the Mario bucket. The movie nights here in my house, and so I got the tin can bucket. Um, you know what? Let me go get everything I got. I want to show you guys. I think it's better to show you, right? Show and tell, rather than just have you guys guess. Let me go get it.
It's direct news with Mike Odyssey. 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 It's Direct News with Mike Odyssey.
All right, I'm here. Sorry, guys. My daughter is using the popcorn bucket. She's using the Yoshi bucket with popcorn in it. But I brought the cup. This is a reusable cup, by the way. It says, Mario Galaxies. Very nice. So it has the Mario Odyssey Village. Okay. We got the tin can bucket. I'm happy that I got two of them for the one for the first Mario movie, and then the second for this one. This is very high. I love that they're tin cans because I use my other tin can Mario bucket every time we do movie night at my house. I always use the other tin can bucket, and I'm glad that I have the other one now, which looks very nice, right? Look at that. It's a very nice bucket. And so we got Yoshi on one side. Very, very cool. Planets, little tiny Bowser top of here. I like how and then look at how Mario kind of pops out of the bucket. You can expect him to even say something anytime. It looks like real. Very cool. This bucket is much better when it comes to the design and how it feels to the first one. I got this. I got a Yoshi Hawaiian shirt. Look at my shirt. I got Yoshi Hawaiian shirt. Look at that. Oh, I'm gonna use it in one of my videos. I got a Yoshi Hawaiian shirt to wear. Not sure if my wife will let me wear it, but I will wear it on the video on a channel here. And I can't get the Yoshi one because my daughter is eating popcorn in it currently. But I can show you this guy. Look at this guy right here. Can I get? Here is Mr. Luma. Look at how big this guy is. Look at how big this guy is. I love the size of this Luma. Right? Love the size of this Luma. Open it here. Trying to figure out how to turn. Okay, here we go. Kind of push up. So here you go. There you go. With him turned on like this. So right now he's actually I can maybe point this light away a little bit. You guys can see him turning on. There you go. So it's so cool, right? And then this is where the popcorn goes.
It's Direct News with Mike Odyssey.
Popcorn goes in his butt. Right there. You can see the lights inside. Let's see if I can. You see the lights inside. So when you're eating popcorn and it's lit up, you can actually see the light through the popcorn. Super cool.
It's direct news with
Very nice.
Odyssey.
See if I can show you the light right there. Yep. Get back that light. Yeah. So this is my Luma friend. So cool, right? I wonder if I can put him like somewhere
It's direct
here in the background.
Mike Odyssey.
So yeah, I don't know. Somewhere. I'll keep him here with me, right next to me. Just keep me company for now. But yeah.
It's direct news with Mike Odyssey.
I'm drinking Pepsi with this. So that is the thing. That is the thing. That is and of course my Yoshi bucket. I think it's still my Yoshi bucket. You know, once my daughters claim it, it's claimed. But I'm hoping on Saturday we can pick up two more Yoshi buckets. That way I can have mine back. But yeah, when it comes to the merchandise for the Mario Galaxy movie, they did such a great job. They really upped it from last time. And I know that right now apparently the scores on Rotten Tomato, whatever, they have a certain score or whatever. But remember that the same thing happened with the reviews, but the movie made over what $100 billion or something like that, and so numbers will speak more than people who missed the mark, who missed the point, and that's what we gotta wait for. That's what we are going to be waiting for. The numbers. Well, how much did this sell? And so yeah. But yeah, the movie was awesome. I really enjoyed it. Of course, this is my second time seeing it. I'm gonna see it again a third time on Saturday with my kids. And it's going to be awesome again. Hopefully we get the popcorn buckets. What? Mutator 2. That's not a spoiler because it's not true. So don't worry, Blue Moon. That's not a spoiler because it's not real. I know Mew is just it's just trolling. That's it. It's just harmless trolling. It's not real. Not like something that really happens.
It's direct news with Mike
But yeah.
Odyssey.
Yeah, not true. But yeah. One more thing, guys. If you have not watched the movie, also always stay for the end credits. Like always stay for the end credits. There's always the main credits and there's the end credits. So the main credits is where they show you the credits with all the animation and the music and all the niceness and everything, and then the end credits are the ones that go in black all the way to the top, right? Make sure to stay for both of them all the way to the end. All the way to the end. All the way. Yeah, so make sure to stay to the end credit twice. Stay for the main credits and stay for the end credits. You will not regret it. You will not regret it. It's gonna be fun. Is there a leaked Mario game? Is there a leaked Mario game? I think I know. Did they? Let me know. If Atlas, if you heard about a leaked Mario game, share the source so I can go take a look at it. I want to know. Can't regret your reaction, Lottie. It was a good reaction. I mean, hello. Not expecting something like that to happen.
It's direct news with Mike Odyssey.
I mean, who would have thunk that Sonic the Hedgehog was going to appear in the Mario Galaxy movie? Who would have thunk that Sonic the Hedgehog was going to help Mario in the movie? Right? I mean, I know it had to do with galaxies, but I wasn't expecting Mario to land in Green Hills. But when people heard that the Green Hills theme, everybody was just crazy, throwing popcorn and going nuts. You know? But it was cool seeing Sonic help Mario. It was very, very, very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool moment for gaming, you know? Sega and Nintendo shaking hands in a movie, right? And so now we have to find out whether Mario is going to be in the Sonic movie, you know? So that's the one thing we have to do now. Now that Sonic is part of the Mario universe, now we got to find out if Mario will make an appearance in the Sonic movie. Because, man, that was very surprising. Very, very surprising. Sonic the Hedgehog with the rings and everything, and the Green Hills tunes, and man, it's just so crazy. So nuts. So nuts. So nuts. I mean, and even the fact that there was an Astrobot toy. Astrobot just tells you, okay, Astrobot is also canon to Mario. Mario knows about Astrobot. That is just crazy. I'm telling you, it's so cool that the Mario Galaxy movie went there. Sonic making his cameo, and then an Astrobot toy that Yoshi ate. Yoshi ended up eating Astrobot. Who knew? But it was fun to watch. It was a really, really cool thing to see. And I think it was a love letter to video game lovers everywhere. Right? I'm telling you. It was like the best cameo ever. Although I wonder if they use the same voice actor for Sonic, because Sonic sounded a little different. I'm not sure if maybe they used the voice actor for Ugly Sonic. You guys remember Ugly Sonic, right? Ugly Sonic with the band. Banjo. I mean, I was already expecting Banjo. I was expecting Banjo Kazooie to show up I was expecting him like in a little area, but I wasn't expecting Banjo to have that big of a part. You know, it was like Mario and Banjo were like sharing the screen half of the time, and and it was cool. It was cool. The animators did a great job animating Banjo. So cool. And then the voice actor for Banjo, so off the hook. It's just perfect. Sounds a little bit like Seth, what's his name? Seth Green. Sounds a little bit like Seth Green. Like the voice of Chris in Family Guy. So yeah, it was good seeing Sonic, Banjo, Astrobot. There's so many Easter eggs in that movie, but Banjo. I'm guessing that now that Banjo is on in the movie, they're probably gonna give him his own spotlight movie now, right? Pretty cool. It was great. It was fantastic. And fantastic. Astrobot. Yeah, I mean Astrobot was there. Did pretty it was surprising to see Astrobot there. But I mean I wasn't surprised. I wasn't against it, you know? So, you know, the fact that Astrobot, the fact that Astrobot, Sonic the Hedgehog, and Banjo Kazooie made it into the Mario Galaxy movie is just insane. You know, it's crazy. Just nuts. You know what I mean? The fact that Banjo Kazooie, out of everyone, Banjo Kazooie made it into the Mario Galaxy movie. It's nuts. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm telling you. But again, you know, when you're gonna watch the movie, when you're gonna watch a movie, make sure that you're there for the adventure. Okay, don't go expecting any deep lore storyline. Don't expect Mario to find his long lost parents and nothing different like that, or Mario to uncover that he's really a Hylian character instead of a New Yorker. You know, or Mario to find out that Link is his long lost brother. Don't expect any crazy stories like that. When you go watch the Mario movie, when you do go watch it, expect to go on a really fun adventure. There's a lot to see. There's a lot to laugh at, and I think it's important to focus on that, which is awesome. You know? So yeah. So it was you know, in all fairness, all honesty, and you know, jokes aside, seeing Banjo and Sonic and Mario team up together, you know, it just reminded me of Spider-Man No Way Home. You know, where the three Spider-Mans lined up. That's how it felt to see Spider-Man, but Mario, Sonic, and Banjo together in the same room. It felt poetic. It felt like it was meant to be. It was meant to be, you know. And I think fans are gonna love it. Fans are gonna go crazy about it. Fans will go nuts about it. It's gonna be fantastic. Okay, here. What are we looking at here? Or what? Now, my goal, Crash Bandicoot. Can't mention Crash Bandicoot in the Mario movie. That's a spoiler, Lottie. This is crazy. I have to seeing Banjo, Mario, and Sonic on the same screen was something I was something that was not on my bingo card for 2026. But I loved every minute of it. It was awesome. Right? Seeing Banjo, Mario, and Sonic together in the same screen was just incredible. Incredible. You know?
It's direct news with Mike Odyssey. It's direct news with Mike Odyssey.
I'm making a post. I'm creating a post on X. My goodness. Wow. That was epic. You guys don't think it's an April Fool's joke about Banjo and Mario and Sonic? Well, I hate to break it to you, but it's true. It happened. Mario, Banjo, and Sonic on the same screen. They did it. They finally were able to bring those together, people together. And we finally got Mario, Banjo, and Sonic on the same screen together. You know? And it was a moment I will never ever forget. Let me show you here.
It's direct news with Mike.
Here we have proof. Here is proof of Mario, Banjo, and Sonic.
It's direct news with Mike Odyssey.
That's the animated Banjo. That's Pixar. That's Pixar Banjo. I don't know what that thing is on top of Banjo's head, but
News with Mike Odyssey.
no, it's not. Not AI. The coolest. Listen.
It's direct news with Mike Odyssey.
The one thing that tells you it's not AI is that everyone seated is apparently turned into popcorn. Everyone in the chairs are made out of popcorn.
It's direct news with Mike Odyssey.
I just shared that on X. I just want to see what people say. Seeing Banjo, Mario, and Sonic on the same screen was something that was not on my bingo card.
It's direct news with Mike Odyssey.
Yeah. But that's the thing, you know, that's the thing about the thing. Hey, it's Whopper Wednesday. Never knew that was a thing. A better Whopper made for you. Perfect down to the last bite. There is a new king, and it's you.
It's direct
Whopper Wednesday.
Mike Odyssey.
You get a Whopper for $3.99. You can make it impossible with fake meat. There we go. You see? There we go. This is a review. This is a review
It's direct news.
we can all stand behind of. A review we can all stand behind of. This got home from the Super Mario Galaxy movie in 3D. In 3D, man, I need to see it in 3D. And Missing? Is that a place? I'll just say it was hilarious and amazing. There you go. There you go. You know, there you go. Especially the one with Banjo, Mario, and Sonic teaming up, doing the high five, doing the pointing toward each other. To me, that was just magic. That was pure magic. You know? All right. Friends, I have an update for everyone in the chat, especially for if you are a regular. This Friday is the Friday before Easter. It's considered Good Friday for a lot of believers, churchgoers, and so we will not be having a podcast this Friday. We will be having a special podcast. It's not gonna air this Friday,
It's direct news with
but
Odyssey.
I will probably do direct news Friday earlier, also in the daytime. I normally don't do direct news on Friday, but this Friday I'll do it earlier since we're not going to be having a podcast this Friday. So we'll have a live. We will have a live stream. No, on this Friday we will have a live stream for direct news earlier, but later we will not be having a podcast that day. So the next podcast will be next week. The next week. Okay? Just a heads up. I'll make sure to make a post on X on the Discord
News with Mike Odyssey.
about it as well, so you guys are up to date. Here. So yeah, so on this Friday we will not be having the podcast. It's Good Friday, and so yeah.
It's direct
But we'll be back by next Friday, and then we also have a special episode, planned out for you guys as well later on. Not to air this Friday, but we will let you know when. All right, let's see here. All right, my friends. That is gonna do it for today's live stream, my friends. If you have not watched the Mario movie, I encourage you to go watch it again. don't focus on what people are saying about the movie. People who know about Mario, about the franchise, know that it's about the journey. It's about the adventure more than it is about a story. A story is just an event is what just drives the adventure. So the Mario movies are event driven and an adventure that you go along with. So again, don't go in there expecting deep lore or deep stories, because that's not what Mario is about. Mario is about saving whomever is in trouble at the time, you know? And so you'll get to meet a lot of characters, a lot of Easter eggs. This Mario, of course, this Banjo, Mario, and Sonic is just not real. I'm just messing with you guys. Neither is Astrobot. You know, but when you do go watch the movie, we will probably have our movie podcast next Friday. So we will have our spoiler movie podcast next week on Friday. By then, hopefully enough people have seen it in order to, you know, be able to talk about it a little more. Yeah. No, that's not me. Where are we? That it? That's not it. Interesting. That one? There you go. All right, so my friends, that's gonna do it for today's live stream. If you watch the movie, remember it's an adventure. Don't worry about the story. Mario games are always driven by an event that happens that takes you on an adventure. The movies are the same exact thing. They are driven by an event that take you on a fun adventure, and that's what you need to concentrate on. Don't focus on what people say about the story or this is lore or whatever. Mario's never been about lore, about story. It's always been about the adventure and the fun that you go on the adventure. So with that, I hope you guys enjoy the movie. If you have already seen it, we have a Discord channel. You can go in and vent out and spill the beans. We have a Discord channel separated for spoilers for those of you who want to just talk about it. All right. I hope you guys have the best April Fool's Day. You know, don't be fooled by anybody on crazy stuff. Don't do too much to somebody else. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy Mario Galaxy Movie Day. Enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Never give up, and journey on. Peace.